Hello everybody, welcome back to Making It Up. I'm Isa and today I'm very excited because I'm doing another installment of my series, Do Your Makeup Like Ex-Celebrities. So, I've done Miley Cyrus so far, Madeline Klein, and today I'm of course doing Sofia Richie Grainge because she's everywhere right now. She's killing it on TikTok, she's the new it girl apparently, and I just love her makeup style. It's very everyday, like natural but a little bit elevated. She uses a lot of fun products and I think it is a look that is so easy to do no matter the products that you own already or the skill level that you have. I think it's just such a basic look, so I wanted to dive into it, analyze a little bit, and then give you guys tips and tricks on how you can achieve this exact same look. So if you want to learn how to do your makeup like Sofia Richie Grainge, then please keep watching. Okay, so I have pulled up quite a few of Sofia's looks on my computer. You guys are going to be able to see them on the screen. But from what I can see, like an overview of her makeup, it's always very, very consistent. I've seen a lot of her get ready with me's on TikTok. She has a Vogue Beauty Secrets video, I think, and she uses a lot of the same products. Like, she's really consistent with her products and obviously with her look. She has a signature look and she sticks to it. It's very natural, I feel like. When she amps it up for red carpet and stuff, it's still very natural with a hint of something extra, but it's always very much alike. The standouts of her look, no matter what she's doing, are always blush and bronzer. I feel like the cheeks really are her favorite thing to do, and you can tell because they're prominent in every look that she does. So I just feel like this is an elevated everyday look. It looks so effortless, it suits her really well. That's kind of like the overview. Now let's get into the specifics a little bit more. So this was kind of easy because she does talk about this a lot on her TikToks, on her YouTube video that she did with Vogue. So we have a little bit of a cheat sheet. I'm just compiling all the information and letting you guys know. I've watched enough of her TikTok Get Ready With Me to know that she only uses a concealer, but she uses a stick foundation as a concealer. So she'll go over the areas that need coverage, mostly under the eyes, anywhere that's a little red, and when she has a blemish, she does cover that up with concealer, and she just evens her skin out. She doesn't go all over with a foundation. She just uses her foundation as a concealer, if that makes sense. And from what I've seen, she's always using a stick foundation. So she does go for the coverage, but only in strategic places. She doesn't do an all over base. And then in her recent videos, like all her TikToks, I don't see her powder at all. So if you have drier skin and you want to get this look, then definitely, you can forego powder. But her Vogue video that is a few years old already, she talks about how she's a little bit oilier, more combination, and she does use a powder, like a loose setting powder to set. In that video she bakes. I don't think she would do that anymore because her style has kind of changed a little bit, but if you do need a little bit of powder, I think, loose setting powder all over the face, that's what I do because I do feel like I need to set my makeup a little bit more, and it works perfectly. Like, it just goes with the look and you set everywhere that you apply the product basically. And I think that can also be a part of the look, even though she's not doing it currently. Now, the cheeks are the most important and the most fun part of the look. Sofia is actually a beauty director, or the beauty director at Nudestix. I didn't know this until I did a little bit of research, so she definitely loves her cheek products. She uses a lot of Nudestix products, obviously. You can really see it, like she enjoys the product because she goes ham on her cheeks. This is, I think, the area where she experiments the most. First thing she does is she goes with a bronzer stick and she applies everything directly to the face. If you want to do that, you can. You can also just go in with a brush. If you're looking for things to blend a little bit easier, that's what I tend to do. But she goes directly from the stick and then she blends out and she applies it a little bit everywhere. She likes to look sun-kissed. So she does, the cheekbones, the forehead, the jaw, the nose a little bit. She goes everywhere and she blends that out. And then she actually goes in with a second bronzer to kind of set that cream, and the powder bronzer is a little bit lighter. She uses Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, which is crazy. I love that bronzer. It's a great bronzer. I mean, she's been using it for years because in that Vogue video that I mentioned, she was already using it, so she likes it. It's consistent in all her looks throughout the last few years, so she goes in with that, she applies it on top, and that one has a little bit of a sheen, so I think it pairs perfectly with the layered bronzer underneath, and it gives her a little bit of that extra glow, extra dimension. For blush, she again will probably be using a Nudestix blush, and she likes something a little bit more like reddish, like burnt. She does enjoy that look a lot. lot. Obviously, we all know that she did a few different shades for her wedding. Patty Dubroff, her makeup artist, revealed the shades that she applied on Sofia for her wedding. It is a pinkier shade and a more orange shade paired together, and I think they made a beautiful combo. On her videos that I've seen, she does go for something that's a little bit more burnt. So she probably plays with her shades. So if you want to recreate this look, I would say go for a blush stick that works for you and your skin tone. Maybe it's the same as hers. Maybe it's a different shade, but yeah. And then for highlighter, again, she doesn't usually go for something super crazy. Like I can see for her more red carpet looks, she goes a little more ham with the highlighter, but it always looks natural, not shimmery. And on her daily basis, she'll go with a Chanel highlighter that is more of a balm. So it does have a little bit more shimmer, but it's more balmy, so it looks more natural on the face. And she'll apply it to her brow bone, she'll apply it to her cheekbones, and just to bring that out. It's very, you know, typical like highlighter placement, and it works really, really well for her. She looks gorgeous, and I think like this cheek combo is her go-to, and it works. Like it's gorgeous, and it's definitely, in my opinion, the best part of her look. For her eyes, again, it's very consistent in all the looks that she's shown us on TikTok and all the pictures that I have found online. It's always something very soft, shimmery. For her brows, I don't know if she has like laminated her brows maybe, or she's done microblading, but she doesn't really fill them in or anything. She just goes in with like a clear brow gel to set her hairs in place, so you know it makes the brows look very natural and fluffy. I have like thicker eyebrows, so that works for me also, but if you're recreating this look and you feel like you need a little bit of filling in, then I recommend going for like a brow pen or something that can give you really, really natural hair strokes. But she, for the most part, like respects her brows. Like she keeps her brows the same shape, they're always groomed, so nothing much to see there. For her eyeshadow, she's usually doing some like one eyeshadow look with like shimmery products. I think she has a Dior palette that she uses all the time, and I think it's a highlighter palette. She'll usually just do like a bronzy shade. Sometimes, as I've seen on her TikToks, she will just grab a little bit of her bronzer and put it on her eyes, or her blush and put it on her eyes. So she doesn't really fuzz with eyeshadow a lot, but if she's doing something, it's usually like a bronzy one shadow look. She always brings it down as well, just to kind of tie the look together, but it's nothing complicated. If she's doing red carpet, again, she will add a little bit more of eyeliner to define and just darken everything a bit, but it's always a pretty similar look. And for mascara, I do think she has a lash lift. She has mentioned that, so she usually just uses a clear mascara because mascara runs on her, so she doesn't love mascara. If she's wearing a mascara, waterproof mascara works for her. She doesn't do a lot. Like she'll do a few coats and it'll open up the eyes, but it's not, you know, not a crazy lash look. And when she's doing more red carpet, again, defined lashes, but nothing super crazy. So mascara, again, goes with the theme. Very soft eyes and no harsh lines at all. And the last thing we have is the lips. She has beautiful lips. I think she has naturally big lips. I don't know if she's had any filler done on top of that, but I think her lips really suit her, and they're also like a part of her look. I wouldn't say like her makeup look, just like her look in general. It's very her. What she does usually, again, very, very simple. She has said she does not like matte lipsticks, so she will never be caught dead wearing a matte. It doesn't suit her, so it's mainly always gonna be a glossy lip, but she does like to use a lip liner to define her lips. She's usually doing something a little bit darker than her lips just to add that definition and a little bit of contour. And on top of that, she will usually do, again, something glossy. From what I have seen in her recent videos, she'll do mostly a lip balm. I've seen her use the Nudestix lip balm. Obviously, it's very glossy and it's clear. She has beautiful, like, pinky-ish lips, so it works really well for her. And I think she's used the tinted ones as well to give herself a little bit more oomph. So she rotates between lip balms, but the thing is, she'll either use a clear lip balm or a colorful lip balm on top of her lip liner, and that'll be the lip. From what I can see on her red carpet looks, it does look like she's wearing a little bit more of a lipstick because it does look a little more opaque, but it's always glossy, never matte. Once that is done, like I'm seeing everything if I'm missing anything, but no, that is the look. It is very, very simple, but it works for her. As I said, it's like an elevated everyday look, and it looks gorgeous. It suits everyone. Like, you can play with the colors and choose what works best for you. And as you can see from the demo, it is very easy and it looks gorgeous. Like, I feel really nice. I don't feel heavy. Like, nothing is heavy. I'm a little shiny because it's really hot in here, but I feel really comfortable, and I really like the cheeks. I don't usually go this heavy on the cheeks, but I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, it is a very nice look, I must say, and I love it. So now let's get into some products that you can use to recreate her look. Okay, so we're starting first with the base. We're going back to the beginning. Sofia uses the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation Stick. This is $49. It came out a few years ago, and apparently it's really good. It's a waterproof vegan foundation that delivers long-wearing, undetectable full coverage. So it's waterproof and full coverage. It is the real deal. No like skin tints over here. This is intense. But yeah, this is a little bit expensive, even though it is, you know, apparently a really good one. I think you can go for any, like, if you already own a stick foundation. I know the Hourglass one is very popular, so you might already own it. I couldn't really find a lot of good drugstore ones except for this one. This is the Black OPL. BLK-OPL. I don't know the name of this brand or how you're supposed to say it, but it's a Black owned brand. This is the True Color Skin Perfecting Stick Foundation with SPF 15, and this is $13.50, so it's a lot cheaper. It's also a long wearing pigment stick that delivers full coverage with a velvety finish. So again, it is a fuller coverage product that you can use, you know, all over or just pinpoint like Sofia does. And this is a lot of deeper shades. So if you have trouble finding a shade that works for you, if you have a deeper skin tone, then this is great. But if you have a lighter skin tone, I'm pretty sure you can find some other alternatives out there. But I think this is a great price and apparently 4.5 stars. So I haven't really tried it out either. I haven't heard a lot from this brand. I think it could work the same as the Hourglass foundation does in this scenario. Then for loose powder, if you do need powder, if you're oilier and you don't want to look super shiny, Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder is a must. This is the one that Sofia actually uses in her Vogue video. So, you know, if you want to be exact, then you can use this one. This is $43. It is a good powder. I have had this and used it up, and it is really nice. It doesn't look heavy or anything. And now you can get 3 different translucent shades. So you get the translucent, you get honey, and you get translucent medium deep. So overall, it is a good powder. I think it is worth the price, but if you don't want to pay the price, I also think you can get the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. This one is also great. It is nice, and it does make your skin look good. It sets the makeup, it mattifies a little bit, but it doesn't look cakey. And this is $8.49, so it's a lot cheaper than the Laura Mercier one. This one has a few more shades and undertones. So if the Laura Mercier one doesn't work for you because the shades are the undertones or whatever, this one could potentially be perfect. Let's move on to cheeks. And obviously I had to feature the Nudestix products because duh. I mean, these are the ones that she uses all the time. She uses Bondi Bay for her bronzer. I know it is very orangey for a lot of people, so it might not be the best shade, but you get a few shades in here that you can use if this one doesn't exactly work for you. I do know she also uses Sunkissed. This is a coral bronze bronzer. She uses it as a blush sometimes. This is $35, pretty pricey, I will say, but a little bit of this goes a long way and they do last quite a bit. I love the formula. It is very nice, super easy on the go, perfect for travel. Like, I really enjoy the Nudestix Nudies matte cream products, even the blushes, and it is her staple. So this is the one that I think, I mean, worth the money, and it is literally the one that she uses. I'm not gonna give you a drugstore alternative for that one because the next product that she uses as bronzer is a Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This, oh my god, such a great bronzer. I love that she uses it. It's $15.99, so it's not the cheapest one at the drugstore. It's pretty high up there, but now they have quite a few shades. They used to have only like one shade, the bronzer shade. This is just such a great formula. It is so easy to apply. It layers well over other products, and you can use it on its own as well. You can really build it up, and it does diffuse everything and makes it look a little softer. And the undertones, at least for the bronzer one that I use, is really good. It's not too orange and not too cool tone. It's a perfect balance, and I really, really do love it. The formula is like butter, quite literally. It smells amazing. And again, it's more of a drugstore alternative, and it's the one that Sofia uses. So you can get an exact look by using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. For blush, again, I have to talk about the Nudestix Nudies Matte Cream Blush. I think she uses the shade... Which shade did she use? She uses the shade Picante, is the one that was used on her wedding day. And she also uses the shade Sunkissed Pink, which was also used on her wedding day. Both of these shades are sold out, obviously, because everyone is talking about them at the moment. But they're really nice shades. They're the matte ones. You can also get like shimmery ones. But I think she also uses Sunset Strip, which is also out of stock, which is so fun. But she uses like the more orangey shades she enjoys. She also loves something a little more burnt, as I was talking about. So you have options, okay? Again, $35. It is pretty pricey, but I love the blushes. I do own 2 of the cream blushes from Nudestix, and they're so nice, very long lasting, easy to travel with. Everything that I said about the bronzer applies to these because it's the same formula but different pigment. So if you want her exact shades, they're not available at Sephora. You can try at Ulta maybe, or directly from Nudestix. I know everyone's dying for these shades right now, so everyone's buying them, but if you want something a little bit less expensive, you can go for the Colourpop Hydrating Blush Stix. These are $10, and you get a few shades here in Ulta, but these are nice shades. You get, you know, more of like a nudie burnt color. You can get something a little bit more corally if you want to go for more of the coral shade. So yeah, they're a great alternative, or you can use whatever blush you have. Like any cream blush I think applies. It doesn't have to be a stick, but if you're looking for a stick and you want something a little more affordable, then I think Colourpop has definitely got your back. Here we're getting a little bit bougie because we're talking about the highlighter. Her highlighter is the Chanel Baume Essentiel multi-use glow stick. Ignore my attempt at French, but this is just a balm stick with a little bit of shimmer. There are 7 shades available. I don't know which one she uses, but I'm gonna go for either Golden Light Transparent or Sculpting, because the other ones are more like blushy colors, and she definitely uses something that's a little bit more champagne-y. Maybe Sculpting. This one is gorgeous. So yeah, this is just your typical balm with a little bit of shimmer that when you apply looks so nice. It's $45 though. That's not fun. And even though it's nice, it's Chanel, it looks chic, I think we can go for something a lot cheaper, and that's gonna give us the same results. And I'm talking about the Burt's Bees Aglow Highlighting Stick in Opal Mist. I applied it today and it looks very, very nice. It is basically the same concept, and this is $12.99, so it's a lot cheaper and gives you the exact same look, and it's so easy to use. It doesn't break the bank either, and it looks very natural. So if you're not wanting to pay the Chanel prices, go for this one. On her brows, since she's only using a clear brow product, she is currently using the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Fix Clear Eyebrow Gel, and I honestly haven't heard anything about this. This is only $26, so I don't think it is the worst price for a brow gel, and it's Charlotte Tilbury, so I don't think it's that bad. It's not affordable by any means, but I think it could be a lot worse. And this is just a clear brow gel. It's long wearing, clear brow gel for all hair colors that sets, defines, and holds brows in place for up to 24 hours. So this does have pretty good hold, but it's just a clear brow gel, nothing crazy. So if you want something more affordable, you can definitely find it. My favorite affordable brow gel product that's clear is the e.l.f. Brow Lift. It's $6, $20 less, and it is so nice. It holds everything in place. It isn't crunchy, it's very natural, gives you that fluffy eyebrow look. So definitely a steal, and I think everyone should own this. It is so good. For her eyes, I believe she uses a Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette, because she's always showing a Dior palette that has 4 big shades, and all the Dior palettes are smaller, like the pans are smaller. So I think this is what she uses on her eyes, the Backstage Glow Face Palette in the shade Glitz. It's $48. The pans are huge though, like really big pans, because they're meant to be, you know, for the cheeks, and you get 4 shades, so I honestly don't think, like, for the price and the amount of product you get, I don't think it's that bad. And I know a lot of people already own this. These are all like shimmery shades. You get like lighter ones and then you get deeper ones. And I think this is what she uses. I'm not entirely sure, but I have seen it and I think this is it. So if you own it already, or you wanna treat yourself and get a Dior product to use on your eyes, you can also use it on the cheeks. I think this is beautiful. This is obviously very easily recreatable with any highlighter that you already own, or a palette like the e.l.f. Bite Size Eyeshadow Palette. You get a ton of different options options, but I think this one in the shade Cream and Sugar is the one that has similar shades to the other one. You get a few mattes in here, which she doesn't really use the mattes because her palette is just highlighters, but these two shades right here I think are perfect to recreate her looks. But yeah, this is $3, so if it's a very easy substitution, and I think the quality is pretty good, if I do say so myself. The only mascara that she talks about is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Waterproof Mascara. This is the one that she used on her wedding day, and it is a great mascara. I had it on my makeup kit for a while and it's so good. It is really long lasting. It holds a curl. You can really customize it and make it look super dramatic or more natural. It grips all the hairs. It's $11.99. Drugstore mascara is always mwah, amazing. I mean, you can use whatever mascara you want. If you have your favorite mascara, I would just say don't use a ton. Just coat your lashes enough so that they look defined. But if you're wanting to recreate her look exactly, this is the mascara you need. For a lip pencil, she uses a few different ones, including MAC. She uses Strip Down and she has used Oak in her videos before, so they're just basically shades that are deeper than her lips that she uses to contour, and these just work for her. They're nudie, like beige brown colors. No matter what she's doing, like she will go for a lip pencil that's this kind of shade. These are $17.60. I don't know if they're on sale at Ulta or whatever because they used to be $22, but they're not bad. MAC lip pencils are, you know, a classic and I think they're good, but if you want something that's cheaper and maybe even better, I would go for the NYX Slim Lip Pencil Creamy Long Lasting Lip Liners, which are $5, and you can get very similar shades, and depending on your skin tone, you can actually get a shade that works for you. MAC also has like really a big variety depending on your skin tone, but I think NYX are just easier because they're more accessible and more affordable. I like them more. They glide better on the lips than the MAC ones do. Just find a shade that is deeper than your lip color to contour, and that's it. That's all you need. For her lipsticks, lip products, as you can see, Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. She's talked about these before. She talked about the shade Pink Sugar, I think, and it's out of stock. No surprise because she already said she loves it and she's obsessed. This is the perfect product because it is pinky and it will give you like a pinky hue to your lips, and it's also glossy and a balm, so it's very comfortable as well. I know she also talks about the Nudestix one. I think that one is just clear. She's talked about the Refi ones recently, so you get a lot of options, but this is the one, you know, that she was into. It's $24. Not bad, but I think we can do better because I have my favorite lip balms ever, the Naturium Fight Aglow lip balms. This was in clear. It's $10, but you can also get a few different colors, and I think the pink one is Petal. Yeah, the color Petal, and it is pink. These are a little bit more pigmented, I think, than the ones that she was talking about, but it doesn't matter. Like, it's okay. These are also like the same premise, like very light hint of color, a lot of shine, and very comfortable product on the lips. I used the peach one today because this is the only colorful shade I have, and I do love peach. But if you want something more like Sophia's one, use the pink one, or use the clear one if you don't like any color. I also own the clear one and it's amazing. This is my favorite lip balm ever, and it's only $10, so you can definitely recreate this look without having to spend as much as she does on lip balm. That brings this video to a close. Let me just move the hair. I tried to look as Sofia Richie Grainge for you guys, like pulled back hair, like more Chanel-esque, like ladylike blouse. I hope I did her proud. But anyways, I love this makeup look. The products are easy to just go and get. Like the only one that was crazy for me was a Chanel one, but even that, it wasn't too crazy. So you can go and get those. You may already own them. They're easy to dupe and easy to just recreate the look with whatever you have in your collection. I didn't have a lot of the products that she talks about, and I still was able to recreate the look. So let me know what you think. Do you love the look? Are you as obsessed with Sofia as I am currently? Let me know everything down below, and if you have any other ideas on who I should do next for this series, let me know as well, because I have ideas, right? I have people that I want to do, but I also want to please you guys. I want to know what you guys want to see so that I can create the content for you. So let me know down below. As always, like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more videos like this, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. I hope you had fun. I love you, and I hope to see you right here for the next one. Bye! Mwah!